It's me again, Mark. Okay. So, I hope na may natutunan kayo sa mga in-upload kong videos. Uh, Specifically, 2 videos regarding sa factoring polynomials. So, today, I'm going to teach you on how you are going to factor polynomials. Specifically, yung sum and difference of 2 cubes. Okay. So, bago tayo magsimula sa pag-factor out ng sum and difference of 2 cubes, gusto ko munang i-share sa inyo yung vocabularies na kailangan nating malaman para naman mas lalo nating maintindihan ang topic na ito. So, let's begin with the first vocabulary. Okay, so the first vocabulary is difference of 2 cubes. So, ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng difference of 2 cubes? Okay, doon pa lang sa sa pangalan niya. Pag sinabing difference, we are talking about the operation subtraction, tama. Okay, so 2 cubes, so ibig sabihin, dalawang cubes. So pag sinabi natin difference of 2 cubes, it refers to the difference of 2 terms na kung saan yung dalawang terms na yun ay both perfect cubes. Okay, so yung dalawang terms na yun ay perfect cubes separated by subtraction. Okay, so I have here examples. So later on, mas malalaman nyo yan pag meron na tayong mga isosolve. Okay, so let's ipa-factor out. Okay, so x cubed minus y cubed. And then we also have a cubed minus b cubed. Okay, variables sila lahat. And combination of variables and numbers. Okay, so 27a cubed minus 8b cubed. Sa mga sa iba, actually alam na nila yung yung mga cube perfect cube numbers kasi tinuruan na sila nung grade 7 or nung nung matagal na ng kanilang teacher. I hope na naintindihan nyo kung ano yung difference of 2 cubes. So ngayon, let's proceed to sum of 2 cubes. Kung meron tayong difference of 2 cubes, meron din tayong tinatawag na sum of 2 cubes. So sa pangalan niya, opposite nung nauna, sum, we are talking about the operation addition. Okay, so halos ganun din yung meaning. Yun nga lang, it is separated by, they are separated by addition. Yung dalawang terms ay perfect cubes separated by addition. So I have here example, same terms na ginamit ko sa difference of 2 cubes. So x cubed plus y cubed. We also have a cubed plus b cubed, and then combination of numbers and variables, 27a cubed plus 8b. Okay, so eto na. Sir, ano nga ba yung sinasabi mo kanina na perfect cube? Okay, pag sinabi natin perfect cube number, okay, we are talking about the number na kung saan pag ginamitan natin ng calculator or yung sa iba, familiarized na sa mga perfect cube numbers, ay whole number. Yung cube root niya ay whole number. Or simply, kapag ang isang number or integer, minultiply mo sa sarili niya dalawang beses, you will get a perfect cube number. Kasi, ang perfect cube number is a number in which can be expressed as the product of 3 equal integers. So, I have here example. Okay. So, 8. So, ang 8 can be expressed as the product of 2 times 2 times 2. So, tatlong number pero iisa lang sila. I mean, tatlo yung times pero isang number lang. So, 2. So, lahat sila 2. And we also have 125. So, ang 125 can be expressed as the product of 5 times 5 times 5. Kaya siya perfect cube number. Tatlong numbers. Okay. Na kapag minultiply mo together, you will get a perfect cube number considering the situation na yung tatlong number na yon ay pare-parehas. Okay. So, perfect cube variable. Okay, so, dun sa nauna kong video, di ba naalala nyo yung perfect square variable? Kapag perfect square variable, malalaman mo siya kapag ang exponent niya ay divisible by 2. So, dito naman sa perfect cube variable, ang exponent naman niya ay hindi divisible by 2, kundi divisible by 3 or multiple of 3. Kasi lahat ng multiple of 3, divisible by 3. Okay. So, I have your example, x raised to 9. So, ang 9 can be divided by 3. So, kapag dinivide mo yan, ang sagot ay whole number. No, so this one, a cube c raised to 6. Okay, so lahat ng variable gumamit ng exponent na multiple of 3. And also this one, c raised to 6. Okay, ang 6 ay divisible by 3. Okay. So, I hope na nakuha nyo ang ibig sabihin ng perfect cube number and perfect cube variables. Okay. So, bago tayo magsimula sa example, ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung format ng, general format ng difference and sum of two cubes. So, ito yun. Okay, so sa difference of two cubes, a cube minus b cube equals to combination of, kung mapapansin nyo, combination sila ng binomial at trinomial. At yung, yung binomial, kung mapapansin nyo, pinalo lang niya yung operation ng original difference of two cubes. Subtraction din yung sa binomial. Okay, so later on, mas malalaman natin yung process ng pagkuha ng sagot ng factor ng difference of two cubes. And also, this one, yung sum of two cubes. The sum of two cubes also the same as difference of two cubes. Pinalo niya din yung operation ng sum of two cubes. Okay, so combination rin siya ng binomial and then trinomial. Okay. So, next. Okay, so please take note of the format. Yan. Actually kasi, kung gusto niyo naman i-check yan, kung may doubt kayo dyan sa format na yan, you can check the expression by multiplying. Yung i-distribute nyo yung terms ng binomial sa trinomial, and then you're going to arrive at an answer of difference of two cubes or sum of two cubes. So, ayun yung magpahirapan. So, let's proceed now to the example. Okay. So, ang first example natin ay x cubed minus 8. Okay. So, bago tayo mag-proceed doon sa steps na ipipresent ko sa inyo, actually, we can apply the subtraction rule. Kung if you remember na pwede nating i-express ang subtraction as addition. So, may process sa subtraction in which yung gagawin nyo lang is yung subtrahend is i-change nyo yung sign as well as the operation change to addition. So, ganito siya. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung dito, yung 8, yung positive 8 dito, sa subtraction kanina, sa x cubed minus 8, naging negative 8 nung nag-change tayo ng operation. And also this one. Okay, so pag nag-change tayo ng operation, yung subtrahend, yung sign ng subtrahend, will also change. So, actually, ginawa ko yan para mas madali natin mas madali yung magawa yung steps na ipipresent ko. Actually, dalawa lang naman yung steps na ipipresent ko sa inyo. Unang step is kunin natin yung cube root ng dalawang terms. Okay, so ang dalawang terms diyan ay x cubed and then negative 8. So gamitin natin yung yung change ko. Okay. Ito. Okay. So x cubed, ang cube root niya, kapag variable ang pinag-uusapan, napakadali lang naman ang pagkuha ng cube root. I-divide mo lang yung exponent ng variable sa 3. Okay, so 3 divided by 3, we get 1. So that's why the cube root is x. Invisible 1 yung exponent. And also, tapos na natin yung x. So we have negative 8. So yung negative 8, okay, so by the way pala, para naman sa nahihirapan magkuha ng cube root, you can use calculator, especially sa numbers, or simply familiarize yourself with the perfect cube numbers para naman hindi mahirap sa inyo pagkuha ng cube root. Okay, so yung negative 8, yung cube root niya is negative 2. So negative 2. So, meron na tayong, nakuha na natin yung cube root. Ang gagawin na lang natin is, i-rewrite natin siya sa binomial form. Kasi di ba kung matatandaan nyo yung factor ng sum and difference of two cube is just a combination of binomial and trinomial. Okay, so, isusulat natin siya sa binomial form by addition. Okay, so i-add lang natin yung dalawang term. So, x plus negative 2. Or simply, we can rewrite this or simplify sa subtraction. Parang reverse ng ginawa natin sa taas. So, x minus 2. Okay, so, parehas lang yung dalawa. Okay. So, natapos na natin yan. So, second step naman tayo. So, ang gagawin lang natin is, kukunin naman natin yung trinomial or gagawa naman natin tayo ng trinomial. Pero, this time, hindi natin papakilaman yung difference of two cubes na nasa taas. Ang gagamitin natin is ito na form natin na binomial. Okay, so, we're going to form trinomial. Okay, so meron tayong 3 steps also. So, we have square the first term, take the negative product of the cube roots, and then also square the second term. Okay. So, gawin muna natin yung una. Square the first term. Dun sa binomial na nagawa natin, yung first term dyan ay x. So, x. So, pag nag-square tayo ng term, we're just going to multiply the term to itself. So, x times x, we get x squared. Yung square nga natin, di ba? Okay, so next is take the negative product of the cube roots. Diba yung cube roots natin is x and negative 2. So, i-multiply natin sila and then take the negative. Okay, so negative of x times negative 2. So, simplify muna natin yung sa loob. So, x times negative 2, we get negative 2x. And then, negative of negative 2x, we get positive 2x. Okay. So, tapos na natin yan. So, let's square the second term. So, ang second term natin is negative 2. So, negative 2 multiply to itself, we get, kasi squaring lang naman tayo. So, multiply to itself lang naman. Okay, so, 4. So, nakuha na natin yung, yung 3 steps. Ang gagawin lang natin is, we are just going to combine them by addition. So, i-combine natin sila. Parang yung ginawa natin sa binomial. Okay. Combine by addition. Okay, so, x squared plus 2x plus 4. So, kung mapapansin nyo, sa dalawang step, meron na tayong binomial at meron na din tayong trinomial. So, is ipagsasama sila. So, we can say that the factor of x cubed minus 8 is equal to x minus 2 times x squared plus 2x plus 4. So, yan na yung factor. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, it follows the format of difference of two cubes. Okay, so I hope na naintindihan nyo yung pagkuha natin ng factor ng difference of two cubes. So, I have here okay. So, the next example is 27r cubed plus 1. Okay. So, this time, ito ay sum of two cubes. Okay, so the first step is kunin natin yung cube roots ng dalawang terms. So, 27r cubed plus 1. Okay, so ang 27r cubed, parang nagkukuha lang tayo ng cube root ng ng number at variable. Okay, so ang cube root ng 27 is 3. And then, ang cube root naman ng r cube is r. Kasi, di-divide natin sa 3 yung exponent. Okay, so, we get 3r. Okay, so, also, ang pinakamadali, Kukunin natin ang cube root ng positive 1, we get 1. Kasi, ang 1, kapag multiply mo sa sarili niya dalawang beses, we get 1. That's why, special number kasi yung 1. So, ang cube root ng 1 is 1. So, ang gagawin na natin is gagawa na tayo ng binomial kasi nakuha na natin yung cube root. So, gawa tayo ng binomial by adding them. Okay, so add. Add them. Yan. So, 3r plus 1. Okay, so meron na tayo. So, the next step is we're going to form a trinomial given yung binomial na nagawa natin. So, first is, ang gagawin natin is square the first term. Ang first term na natin dyan ay 3r. So, pag in-square natin yan, ganyan ang magiging kalabasan. So, square. So, multiply to itself. 3 times 3, we get 9. And then r times r, we get r squared. Okay, so yan yung square of the first term. So, next is take the negative product. Ang negative product ng dalawang cube root. Di ba ang cube root natin ay 3r and then 1. So, 3r times 1. Okay, so negative. Kukunin natin yung negative product of the two cube roots. So, we get negative 3r. Kasi 3r times 1 is 3r. And then negative of 3r is negative 3r. Okay, so square the second term. So, ang last step is square the second term. 1 times 1, we get 1. 1 squared is 1. So, meron na tayo. So, ang next natin gagawin is, since nakuha na natin yung tatlong steps dyan sa step 2, i-combine lang natin sila through addition. Okay, so we have 9r squared plus negative 3r plus 1, or pwede rin naman natin isulat sa 9r squared minus 3r plus 1. Parehas lang yan. Okay. Tingnan nyo yung pagkakaiba, pagkakaiba ng operation. Okay, so meron na tayong binomial and then trinomial. So we can say that the factor of 27r cubed plus 1 is 3r plus 1 times 9r squared minus 3r plus 1. Okay. So, I hope na nakukuha niyo yan. Okay. So, kung may tanong kayo dyan, kung may violent reaction kayo dyan sa example na yan, you can put your comment on the comment section. Okay. So, let's proceed to the next step. Okay. So, yan pala yung yung sagot. And it follows also the sum of two cubes. Okay, so yung next example ko naman ay fractions. Okay, so 1/8 minus 1 over 27 n cubed. Okay, so difference of two cubes to. So ang gagawin muna natin is to rewrite this one into addition form by changing the sign of the subtrahend 1 over 27 n cubed, and then we can now change the operation to addition. So naging negative na siya. So we can now proceed to the next step. The first step is to get the cube root of each terms. Okay, so 1/8, ang cube root niya is 1/2. So, pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator, or kung sanay na kayo or kung familiarized na kayo sa mga cube root niyan, pwede nyo lang mano-mano. Okay, so you have also the cube root of negative 1 over 27 n cubed. Okay, so ang cube root niya is negative 1/3 n. Okay, so ang cube root ng 1 over 27 is 1/3, and then ang cube root naman ng n cube ay n, kasi divide natin ang 3 sa 3. Okay. So, combine them through addition. So, 1/2 plus negative 1/3 n, or we can rewrite them in subtraction. So, 1/2 minus 1/3 n. Okay, so meron na tayong binomial. So we can now proceed to the next step, which is forming the trinomials given the binomials is step 1. Okay, so first is you're going to square the first term na nakuha natin. So 1/2. So multiply mo lang siya sa sarili niya kasi squaring na tayo. So 1/2 times 1/2 we get 1/4. And also, the next is multiply nyo yung dalawang cube roots and then get the negative product. Okay, so 1/2 times negative 1/3. Okay. And so negative niya. Kukunin nyo yung negative niya. Okay, so we get 1/2 times negative 1/3, we get negative 1/6. And then, simplifying them, negative of negative, we got positive 1/6. And the last step is yung second term naman. Kukunin natin yung square. Okay, so, negative 1/3 and, okay, so, multiply to itself, negative 1/3 and to the power of 2, we have positive 1/9 kasi negative times negative, we have positive. 1/3 times 1/3, we have 1/9. Then, n times n, we have n squared. So, meron na tayo. So, we can now combine them through addition. So, we have 1/4 plus 1/6 and plus 1/9 n squared. Okay. So, meron na tayo. So, we can now say that the factor of 1/8 minus 1/27 n cubed is 1/2 minus 1/3 n times the quantity 1/4 plus 1/6 n plus 1/9 n squared. Okay. So, kung meron kayong katanungan, pwede rin kayong magtanong sa akin. You can use the comment section or simply, kung alam niyo yung Facebook account ko, you can message me. I hope na may natutunan kayo sa mga pinagsasabi ko dito. And my challenge to you now is to apply these learnings that you have in this video dun sa task na binigay sa inyo ng teachers niyo. Okay. So, bago ako magtapos, magpapa-shoutout yung estudyante ko, si Mark Yosa. So, keep it up para sa mga sa pagiging masigasig mo sa pag-aaral. And I hope na hindi ka susuko as well as yung mga colleagues mo ay yung mga kasama mo. At para sa mga students out there na gusto nang sumuko, kaya nyo yan. Hindi module ang magtatapos ng pag-aaral nyo. Thank you.